2019 has proven to be another banner year at Shell Point Retirement Community. January started off with an exciting Waterside open house as Shell Point commemorated the completion of several projects within the Waterside neighborhood. Guests visited the Springs Assisted Living Facility to see the completion of its multi-phased renovation. Next, they toured the new Connected Living at the Springs, a dedicated residential building for those who need early and mid-stage memory care. Residents concluded their tour with a final stop at the newly completed Welcome Center. That same month, Shell Point residents showed their spirit in the Shell Point Games, a week-long competition that included a variety of sports, games, races, and a court challenge that concluded with a medal ceremony. At the 2019 celebration, President Martin Chappelle presented the theme Writing the Next Chapter and highlighted the success of the previous 50th anniversary year while outlining the exciting plans for Shell Point's promising future. Residents enjoyed a charming musical program and were delighted to receive a copy of the golden 50th anniversary edition of the commemorative Shell Point History, To God Be the Glory. The Fine and Performing Arts Series was another popular community event that featured a number of nationally acclaimed concerts, such as the Vienna Boys Choir, Southwest Florida Symphony, Memphis Motown Soul Review, the Conbrio Quartet, the Benny Goodman Orchestra, and many more. In February, Shell Point launched the sale of a new independent living neighborhood called The Enclave, which set a new record for pre-sales after it sold out in just 2 weeks. Creative, talented Shell Point residents welcomed many for an extensive art and artisans show in February. And the creativity continued as hundreds of residents and guests attended the quilt show in March. An anonymous donation from a generous resident supplied the show with brand new quilt display racks that greatly enhanced the event. The village church buzzed with excitement as residents celebrated the unique lifestyle that is only found at Shell Point during the Up, Up, and Away Shell Point Lifestyle Expo. 50 resident photographers put their talent and creativity on full display during the 2019 photo contest and show that included more than 200 images and was celebrated with a formal gala. That same month, the stars over Shell Point shined bright as the annual Volunteer Appreciation event celebrated the community's true stars, the resident volunteers who give their time and talents to make their community such a wonderful place to live. In honor of Memorial Day, the Legacy Foundation hosted its inaugural Night of Heroes event, which honored the service and sacrifices of service members, veterans, and their families. May was also the month when 2 meaningful donations came with the jingle of car keys, as Shell Point was able to purchase 2 much-needed vehicles that serve very specialized purposes. The new SPTV van hit the road thanks to a generous donation by John and Mitzi King of Genonia. The second vehicle purchase came through a generous donation from the Pavilion Auxiliary to provide a specially outfitted bus that transports Pavilion residents to outings. While the summertime at Shell Point generally slows down a bit, it remained quite busy during 2019 with numerous projects underway. Shell Point's landscaping and golf course maintenance department replaced all of the turf grass on the fairways of the front 9 holes at Shell Point Golf Club to improve its appearance and durability. In June, Kings Crown residents praised the renovation work on their bright, beautiful new dining room, which now feels more welcoming and inviting. The 4th of July was a red, white, and blue party that celebrated America's independence with apple pie and a patriotic tribute of songs made famous by the Andrews Sisters. Also during the summer, a Shell Point group led by President Martin Chappelle attended the Christian and Missionary Alliance General Council, which is the biennial gathering of church leaders, international workers, and CMA leadership for the denomination. Shell Point and the village church joined forces to offer ROAR, Shell Point Vacation Bible School. 85 young campers enjoyed outdoor adventures like swimming and cruising aboard the Susie Q, as well as indoor activities such as singing, Bible stories, and crafts in an exciting jungle atmosphere created by Shell Point resident artist Marilyn Fowler. In August, Shell Point's 3 assisted living facilities teamed up to host a community art show, which featured the beautiful artwork of assisted living residents. More than 600 residents visited the Banyan Grill during the fall court luncheons. Another well-loved dining establishment, the Island Cafe, reopened its doors in the fall after a total makeover. The new look included booth seating and a fresh coastal atmosphere. November was an exciting month as Shell Point held the Vision 2020 campaign kickoff picnic to celebrate the upcoming edition of the new Larson Health Center in Waterside. More than 1,000 residents gathered at the Serenity Cove Park to enjoy a casual, fun-filled picnic with a bluegrass performance by Summer Brook and the Mountain Faith Band. Riding on a wave of enthusiasm following the picnic, 144 golfers teed off for a great cause at the 16th annual Shell Point Golf Open, which raised $80,000 for the new Larson Health Center. Another highlight of the year was the celebration of the 30th anniversary of the Larson Pavilion's Auxiliary. This group of more than 250 dedicated volunteers can be seen throughout the facility in their blue smocks, providing dozens of services designed to brighten the lives of the residents who live there. Christmas is always a special time of year. This year, the holiday was celebrated with numerous events, including the annual tree lighting, which included a crowd of several hundred people who gathered together at the water's edge to observe the tree lighting ceremony and enjoy traditional holiday music and delicious Christmas fare. Shortly after the holidays, construction of the Tribby Arts Center reached the exciting topping off point, which indicates that a building is dried in and ready for interior construction, which will be complete in the fall of 2020. 2019 was also an award-winning year, as Shell Point received numerous local and national recognitions. One of Shell Point's building partners, Wright Construction Group, earned an Excellence in Construction Award from the Associated Builders and Contractors for their outstanding work on the construction of the estuary neighborhood. Wegman Design Group received 2 Silver Aurora Awards for the beautiful redesign of the Crystal Restaurant and renovation of the Springs at Shell Point. But by far, the most important recognition received by Shell Point in 2019 was for Shell Point's skilled nursing center, the Larson Pavilion, which earned multiple national recognitions for its high quality of care and overall performance ratings by Newsweek, U.S. News & World Report, and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Among the 54 best nursing homes recognized in Florida, Shell Point ranked number 4 on the list by Newsweek. Additionally, U.S. News & World Report included the Larson Pavilion on its Best Nursing Homes list for its high ratings in short-term and long-term care. And the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services awarded 5 stars to the facility for its staffing ratios, health inspections, and patient satisfaction. 2019 was truly a memorable year. We are grateful to God for His continued blessing on Shell Point and look forward to the exciting new year ahead in 2020.